Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to another video. What if you can own a piece of SpaceX, OpenAI, or even NVIDIA without needing a fat bank account or any fancy connections? Robinhood is shaking up the game with tokenized stocks, and it's about to change how we invest. Buckle up, let's break it down. And honestly, Robinhood is doing insane things. And honestly, I'm very pumped to see what happens and very pumped to let you guys know why Robinhood is changing the game forever. All right, so let's talk about this wild new thing Robinhood is doing, tokenized stocks. So what is tokenization? Picture your favorite stocks like Apple, Tesla, you name it, turn into digital tokens on a blockchain. It's like owning a piece of a company, but it lives in a super secure digital world where you could trade 24/7. No middleman, no hassle. Robinhood is rolling this out big time in Europe right now, letting you trade over 200 US stocks and ETFs, plus exclusive shares in private companies like OpenAI and SpaceX. So basically, if you guys don't know, you can't really publicly trade OpenAI or SpaceX. And now they're making tokens that can get you into the game. And the kicker, what is the kicker behind it? Zero commissions. Yeah, you heard me. Free trades. Insane. Robinhood is literally changing the game. So why is this a big deal, you may be wondering? It's all about leveling the playing field. Investing in private companies like SpaceX or OpenAI usually means you're a venture capitalist with millions to spare, meaning you have a lot of money, a lot of connections, and you can get into companies privately. But Robinhood's like, nah, everyone deserves a shot and everyone needs to get in. In Europe, you could start with just €5. That's it. They're even running a promo, sign up by July 7th, and you could score €5 worth of OpenAI or SpaceX tokens. They're giving away $1 million in OpenAI tokens and $500,000 in SpaceX tokens to new users. That's some serious cash to get you started. All right, so let's get into the techie stuff for a second. Robinhood is using the Arbitrum blockchain right now, which is like a turbocharged layer on top of Ethereum. It's fast, secure, and keeps costs low. But here's where it gets crazier. They're building their own blockchain, a custom layer 2 solution. This means even faster trades, lower fees, and self custody. So you're in full control of your assets. It's like having stocks in your crypto wallet ready to move whenever you want. Day or night, no waiting for the stock market open or close. This is insane. Now, why should you care? Tokenization isn't just about stocks. It's a whole new way to think about investing. Robinhood's CEO, Vlad, said at their 2 Catch a Token event that this could make finance faster, cheaper, and way more inclusive. Imagine a future where you're not just trading stocks, but maybe tokenized real estate, art, or even collectibles, all on one blockchain, all in minutes. Analysts are hyped too. They're projecting the tokenization asset market could hit 18.9 trillion by 2033. Yeah, that's trillion. But it's not all smooth sailing. There's a catch for US investors. You're not in this one yet, unfortunately. The regulations in the US and the States are stricter, so Europe's getting the first taste thanks to their looser crypto rules. There are risks too. Blockchain tech is secure, but it's not bulletproof. Hacks happen. As you can see, with Bitcoin, people stealing like billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. So keep that in mind overall, because we can see some bad news with that. But hacks always happen. And tokenized assets are still new, so there's a learning curve. Plus, the value of these tokens can swing hard, just like regular stocks or crypto. You gotta do your own homework. Basically, just researching basic stock knowledge, basically. Honestly, probably the same exact thing. So, what's the vibe? If you're in Europe, this is your chance to jump into tokenized stocks and trade like never before. Download Robinhood's app, check out their slick interface, and maybe snag those free tokens before July 7th. If you're outside Europe, don't sleep on this. Tokenization is coming and it's going to flip the script on investing. For anyone that's trying to take their trading to the next level, made a website with a bunch of courses that you guys can check out. First link in the description below. Check it out if you guys want to up your knowledge on the stock market. Relatively cheap courses, and we have sales going on. So check them out while the sales is still happening. So honestly, man, Robinhood is changing the game forever. I want to get to some charts because, people in the US may be watching this or other countries that's not Europe and you want to trade based on this. I mean, when the news came out, we went from 85 all the way close to that $100 level. I'm personally invested in the Robinhood in my long term. I think my average cost is like 60 bucks, and this stock is killing it right now, especially with what they're doing. I mean, honestly, man, you can get free trades. That'd be insane. 24-hour trading. Honestly, man, Robinhood is changing the game forever. And I do recommend getting into this stock for your long term and even your short term trades as well. Keep your eyes on the news because you can still make money on the stock, even if you're not in Europe and you can't use the tokens quite yet. But with that being said, man, some supports and resistance to watch for Robinhood overall. Look at that 96 and that $100 level is going to be key. We could finally break above that $100 level. Look at 105, 110, 115, and that 120 level to the upside. Honestly, man, once this gets improved and other places like the US and stuff like that, you can definitely see Robinhood to the upside even more. But if we do start selling off, do look at these gaps to fill downward. So look at that $90 level, 88.5, 86.5, 85, 82, and that $80 level flat to the downside if we do start selling off. But with all that being said, man, comment down below how you guys feel about these tokens. And honestly, are you going to get in? And would you get in if they allowed it in your area of place? But Robinhood's tokenized stocks are just the start of financial revolution. Let's keep an eye on where this blockchain wave takes us. And comment down below truly how you feel about this and what other stocks you guys are watching. Honestly, man, the stock market overall today didn't really look too good. We had Nvidia down 3%, Broadcom down 4%, and some other stocks dropping as well. So honestly, man, I just wanted to make this video to talk about the tokenization in Robinhood. But yeah, thank you for watching. Smash the like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.